Alright, so it's Gridiron here. We're back. I finally got to make a video on the 767. We're in the 767 right now from Flight Factor. And we are on X-Plane Release Candidate 1. So it finally went final. A lot of bug fixes, a lot of planes aren't messed up anymore. There's a lot. Being in Release Candidate, that's going to mean that we're going to get a lot of patches for planes. So the 330 just got patched actually. The 767 didn't get patched, but a lot of the issues that we had with it are actually fixed now. So the auto throttle doesn't undulate like crazy anymore. The auto brakes actually work again. So all in all, it's going to be a great plane when it gets fixed up. I think there's still a couple things that they need to fix about it. I think there's an issue with the VNAV right now, but otherwise, really looking forward to some of the payware that's going to be coming out for XP11. So right now we're at KSFO, San Francisco, and we're going to be going to KLAX in the United livery here. So we're going to be flying United 767, and we're going to be going to KLAX, which is a pretty easy flight. It's pretty quick, and it's actually really fun. Some of the scenery you get is really nice. So we also have the auto gate mod, by the way. So the jetway actually comes out to the actual plane's door, which is amazing if you can download some of Mr. X's custom scenery for some of these airports. So I have KLAX, and I actually have KSFO, and I think I have Boston as well. So yeah, so let's get into the cockpit here, and we'll just start loading up. So first of all, we're going to cold and dark the 767, so we're just going to get the battery going, and we're going to get the GPU, the fuel truck, the air conditioner, luggage loader. We're at the gate, and that should be it. We're going to leave the configuration as it is. We don't need a ton of cargo and a ton of passengers. We're just going to keep it pretty light. But otherwise, yeah, let's turn on the power, because I want to get the IRSs aligned, because it takes a while to align them. It takes a little bit longer to align them right now. So we'll get those aligned. And we'll turn the air conditioner on. Forward. Cargo heat. Back on. Do the altitude automatic. Right. Turn the lights on. Turn our utility on. Turn the window heat on. Okay, so that should be it for now. So we will go down to program, our FMC. Now my FMC, if I pop it out, it's all messed up because I have the reshade mod. So it changes my shaders, and apparently it's not compatible. So I hope that gets fixed eventually, but right now it kind of looks like crap. So yeah, added dates because I don't have the newest Navigraph, but that's okay. Put in. Double check that that's actually correct. Okay. SFO. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. So we'll go to initial reference, and I think we'll start loading. Back door and the forward. I'll go back. There we go. And a little trick: if you just put in 0 fuel weight, you can actually, the plane will actually calculate the total weights for you if you just put in 0. I don't know how many people know that, but I did not know that when I started. 6. There we go, and we'll do 5 for the reserve. Just going to turn. Turn the game down. Okay, so cruise altitude, cost index, we're actually going to be 150 because I want to go high, well, not high, but I want to go fast. It shaves down time like crazy when you get a high cost index, and the altitude will do 2500. Takeoff, we're going to do 5 flaps. We're going to do 40 thrusty right, 40 degrees because we're not very heavy. Center of gravity is 21. And we need our weather radar for the IRS is on to finish that. Yeah, okay, so that's not quite ready yet, so we'll come back to that. So we'll do the route then, I guess. KSFO to KLAX. Will be United Air Line 767. Activate that. Cruise altitude, don't know why it says that. Departing and arrival, so it's going to be S-stick 3. I know this route by heart, so I know it's S-stick 3. I know we're going to be using one left. That's the eBay transition. So execute that. Then they changed it now, so you have to go back to the index and over to the arrival. Because usually you don't put in your arrival until you're in the air. So yeah, they changed that so it doesn't go right back to the arrival page. And I know it's the SAT-7. Start with the AVE transition to 25 left. Yeah, 25 left. That should, hold on, I'm going to double check. Ignore me. Yes, this 25 left. Okay, cool. Execute that. Legs. Get rid of these discontinuities. Discontinuity. Okay, good. Execute. Okay, excellent. Now, still don't have our wind. So we're going to do no smoking on, plane's loaded, and seatbelts automatic. Okay, cool. No deflator, go away. Oh, poopy. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well, that's okay. Gate config, go away. You go away. Turn you off. Okay. I really like that IRS to hurry up. Okay, well, whatever. We'll set up the MCU automatic. We'll do flight level 25. And we need our barometric pressure, which is 2984. And we'll do auto brakes to RTO. And at this point, I think I'm going to start the APU. Yeah. So the APU uses, I think it's the forward second pump. So if you, what I do is I just cross feed them all so that it burns fuel evenly. Otherwise you get this tank, the left tank will start burning, then you'll have uneven fuel. So it's a little trick I learned. We'll turn the isolation valves on, and we'll get the APU going. do. Okay, so the APU on, so we can get rid of external power. Okay, and we can, I'm gonna prepare for pushback when this aligns. Waiting for that to align is really annoying. Like I said, it takes longer than it used to. I did not remember it ever taking that long. I may end up having to edit the video to be a little bit faster. I'm not going to bother with the transponder or the radios, just because we don't really need it. I'm not bad saving, so don't worry about that. Man. Okay, you know what? Yeah, just do this. Okay, V2 is almost 140. So, okay, there we go. There it is. It's 140, so I'll do 150. Or actually, no, it should be 155. Okay. And yes, okay, so it's 184 by about 20. 184 by 20 knots. Takeoff speed's deleted. Yes, I know. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, cool. So now we're ready to go. So we will fix our view here. Call for pushback. We'll go outside. Oh, our doors are open. That door's closed. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so watch this. When I hit my brake, the auto gate will move on us. That's so cool. I love that, dude. I don't know why that's not a basic feature in X-Plane. I don't know why they would just port that over and make it like a feature in X-Plane. But, anyways, okay, so, pushing back. Not too fast. Okay, there we go, and we'll start the engines. Lead, and we'll do starter run a 14th flight, so start at 2 for even. And here we go. So a little tip, over here is the counter, your flight counter, and when it's an odd flight, you want to use starter 1, and when it's an even flight, you want to use starter 2. It helps keep the valves in good shape. I used to use both, and I used to blow valves all the time, but that actually helps. That solves that. I'm using one starter, so there you go. Engine 1 is good to go. And yeah, it's live. We'll do engine 2. Turn the weather radar on. Forgot to turn that on. Both engines should be live. Just go outside. Whoa! Okay. Kind of overshot. That's okay. And just stop there. And parking brake back on. Okay, you can go away, Mr. Pushback. Mr. Tide. Beat it. Cool. Alright, so we'll do generators on. We'll do air conditioning on. do APU bleed off. Do APU off. I'll do runway turn off. Lights on. And there we go. We're good. Oh, hold on. Trim air. That was stupid of me. Alright. Okay, cool. There we go. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's taxi. My speed reset. 55. That's weird. Okay, so we're just going to taxi to one left now. Get our flaps in position 5. We'll just check to make sure no one's landing on this runway anytime soon. No, okay, we're good to go. So we'll just do a rolling takeoff here. Auto throttle on and our flight director's on. Okay. Let's go. And power to Toga. And that flex D-ring kicked in. Positive climb. We're going to do pick you up. Okay, we're about 1,000 feet. So I'm going to autopilot. Flaps up. Around 3,000, I usually try to flaps up. I think I flaps up a little bit early there, but that was okay. Doesn't hurt. We are underway. So at this point, we're just going to climb to 2,500. Around at 1,800, I'm going to change the barometric pressure to standard. And then I'm going to take some, just going to change our camera outside, maybe take some pictures, but otherwise we're going to skip to the landing. Okay, so it's Gridiron here. I'm back at the top of descent. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to run you through a quick little tutorial of the VNAV, because I've had some people on, /r Reddit and wherever, tell me that they didn't quite understand how the VNAV for the Boeing planes work. So basically before we hit the top of descent, which is highlighted in the green T/D sign on our navigational display, what you're going to do is you're going to type in the next schedule for the end of that schedule. So in our case, we are traveling at flight level 250. The next schedule for Rayaz is 18.8. As you'll see when I continually pull up my flight computer, and so what you're gonna do is you're gonna punch that in 18.8, and then by the time you get there, before you hit Rayaz, you want to punch in the schedule for the next schedule down. So after 18.8 is going to be 13.3. So you always want to put that in before you actually hit that, or else the plane will tell you to check out the altitude target. That's what it will say. And that means that you've missed your altitude target, and you probably are going to need to vertical speed your way down until you can get back on track to reactivate your VNAV. Okay, so I'm basically going to stop talking here. I'm going to show you, I think we're going to go until we hit FIM, which is 13.3, as you can see here. And then basically we're going to speed up, I think, the video till we are basically on approach for landing. And I will see you guys there. Okay, let's check it out. Slowly but surely we're slowing down. Still going a little bit fast. Shadows pop back. Another update. Okay, so in anticipation of what's to come, I'm going to terrain override. I'm going to gear override. I'm going to leave the flaps because I don't want it yelling at me. So we will drop flaps to 20. quite a few planes in the air right now. See those little lines there in my left window. That's the exhaust coming out of the plane, the contrails. It's pretty cool. It's always nice to see some AI aircraft in a sim. They used to, everyone used to turn them off because they used to crush the FPS. But I think it's safe to turn them back on now because I don't think they hurt too much. Okay, so we're going to flaps 25. And there's our airport there. So we will very shortly cut to capture the localizer. Okay, so I'm going to go into speed mode. Speed. I'm going to slow us down to 145. There we go. Okay, so we'll go down to force 30. And we're going to speed brake because we're not slowing down very quickly. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you. Annoying computer beep. Okay, so we're on approach, so we will press approach. And there we go, we've captured the localizer, we're good to go. And we'll arm our speed brakes, we'll do level 3. And we'll gear down. Back armed. There you go. And when we hit about 1,000 feet, I'm going to take it over manually, and you're going to watch my probably terrible landing. That's okay. It's always good to get some practice at the manual landings. God, are they fun.
Okay. 1,000.
And there's our radio altimeter, 1,000. Okay, alright, so we're going to auto throttle off, flight director off, autopilot off. Should put the flight director back on again, kind of need that.
maximums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Okay, so I just wanted to do a short analysis of this landing. So we're coming in here, we're nice and center, we're crisp, our attitude is good. Here we run into a little bit of a problem. I didn't retard my throttle early enough, and I flared a little bit too strongly, so we basically end up hovering like halfway down the runway, and I settle down there, I stall out, I settle down on the ground. The force is good, but we end up using way too much of the runway. Definitely, that's something that we need to work on a little bit. Definitely want to avoid it. We only really needed to use about half that runway, and the throttle and the hard flare really really kind of screwed us over there. So hopefully the next time I do a video on the A330 or the 767, we can work on landings a little bit. Manually landing these big heavy metal birds is not easy, but if you watched this far, guys, thanks for watching this far. If you liked it, like and subscribe. If you have any questions, go for it. Leave a question, leave a comment. If you have any critiques, go for it. Leave some critiques. I'm open to trying to improve. I'm definitely getting my sound issues sorted out. I think the next video I do will be totally sorted. But otherwise, yeah, feel free to contact me on Reddit if you want. It's -- architect of thought -- Okay, thanks guys. I will see you guys next time.